Taurus, Tauruses, Taurians. Welcome to Jamerican Scorpio Toro. So good to see you again, Taurians. So glad you clicked in to see your girl on another one. I'm going to be doing your money reading. So all about your finances, what's going on in your finances, money that's coming in, money that's going out, your budget, everything that's there for you. So let's start with your major as per usual, Tauruses. Remember, there's a $100 giveaway when we reach 1,100 subscribers. So please participate, Taurians, by liking the video, subscribing, and entering in the comment win $100. So that's win $100. Whoa, look what you see. I'm not gonna touch it. Let it fall. So okay. So you have two majors here. Woo! Subscribe to your girl Taurian. All right, so first of all, you have the sun. I did that for Aries. Aries got the sun and the high priestess. So your major is saying that not only that your finances currently look good, it will look good for the future, and for anyone struggling, you're looking forward to major relief. And then the high priestess is saying use your gut feeling, use your intuition, use that intelligence that you have, Taurians, and make sure you're a proper steward of your funds, right? Because if it may come hard, it may take a while for you to get where you get, but it's easy to get rid and lose it. So just be very conscientious of your funds and how you're using your funds that you have worked so hard for and deserves to have. So let's see what is coming in for you, Taurians, when it comes to your finances, everything, angelic self, when it comes to Taurians' finances, everything. Need some more, okay. Everything finance wise for all right, we're gonna let that go. Okay, now let's explain away what's going on. Come on, Miss Eka. Oi, 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 oi. All right. Amen, amen, amen. All right, okay. Let's figure this one out. Let's figure it out. Okay, I don't like some of what I'm seeing here. Let me shove these up so it's equal down here. I don't like some of what I'm seeing, to tell you the truth, Taurus. But let's dig in and see. So you have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, so that's amazing. Not so good, Three of Pentacles, the Tower. So we're gonna talk about it. Don't be frightened yet. The sun is there, so hold on. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. So you have some good mix in here with the not so good. Four of Wands, Five of Swords. I'm gonna tell you about it, and then the Fool. So okay, so let's dig this out. So Taurians, first of all, some of you have new money that will be coming in. So some of you are looking on getting an inheritance, some bulk sum of money, some unexpected funds that's not coming from your job, your work, or your day-to-day income. So that's a great thing, because that will become an asset for you guys. That will create a lot of financial freedom for you guys, for the ones that are affected by that. On the reverse side, there's some of you who have to continue working very hard to get your income up. Some of you are working really hard. You're the master of your job now, the job position that you have. Some of you are in supervisory and management positions, and you're looking at, getting a raise and so on. So you're kind of just tinkering away, mastering what you do. Some of you have studied and gotten higher education to be able to have this position that you have, and you're being paid very well for it. Now, here's where the issues start to come in. With bad spending or overspending, you're going to lose some of your funds here in a way where you're going to kind of regret the way in which you spend it. So whatever it is you're planning right now on spending any lump sum on, you may need to take a second thought at how you're going to do it and how it's gonna what it's gonna look like affecting your finances, being able to continue paying your bills and taking care of other responsibilities while this lump sum is dished out. Here's where the turbulence come in. With the Tower, Taurians, some of you are going to just lose it, like totally just lose it, and in a way where you're gonna suffer a little bit financially, or it has already happened and you're finding yourself just struggling from day to day, struggling with bills, struggling with finding enough to even keep ahead. You're just keeping up or falling short, falling behind, and struggling to now make ends meet. Anytime you're experiencing rough times like this, Taurians, there's always light at the end of the tunnel when you have the sun. So things will pick up, things will change, things will get better. Keep at what you're doing. Come up with some creative ideas that can spin things around for you, that can help you to save more and get back yourself in the position that you're in. So that is why you need to be careful of what you're planning on bulk spending here, because it can really translate into you losing big time from it. Okay, so here's where you need to sit and have a moment of truth for yourself. This is the moment of truth where you're gonna sit and you're gonna look at your finances, look at your money, look at your income, and you're gonna have a truth moment to yourself that, can I afford this or I can't? Not because you have money in savings or you have an emergency fund mean you can afford something in the immediate moment, especially if you're making a big purchase, whether you're purchasing a car or a home or a condominium or land or whatever that big purchase will be, right? Or if you're buying high-end things that are depreciating, nothing that will give you any immediate returns on it, right? So it's a moment of truth where you need to sit down and just be the responsible person that you are, Taurians, and decide, make decisions, solid decisions about your money and your budget and your finances and how much things cost versus what you're putting out and what is coming in. So you don't want to make sure that your expenditure, what you're spending, is more than your income, or even equal, or you must always make sure your expenditure is bare minimum 80%, 70% of what your income is, just so that it leave space for emergencies and for savings and for the unforeseen, the unknown, the pop-ups. Okay, you have to buy some tires, you have to change your brakes, you have to do oil changes, you have to do extra things that was not in your everyday, every week grocery budget, this budget. Then you have the holidays coming up. This came up also for Aries. So Taurians, holidays are coming. Children in your family are going to expect gifts. And family is a thing where if you don't give them, then they make it a big issue. However, everyone have to understand that you live by a created budget. And if you abide by your budget, then it means you cannot buy as much as expensive gifts or give as much or as exorbitant as years gone by. So this year is one in which you have to make conscious decisions, truth to yourself. This is my moment of truth and how my money and budget and finance gonna work. No one at this point should be looking at keeping up with the Joneses or comparing gifts, who got the better gifts, the most expensive gifts, who is more elaborate, and all of that. It is paying attention to your budget and making sure you're not shortchanging yourself to create gifts that are going to just be temporary for the holidays anyway. Sometimes if you buy expensive gifts for children, the next 2 weeks you don't even know where that is, where it went. They don't even remember who gave it to them. So be careful of that. I'm not saying don't bless your family with kids or your own children or, church members or children in school exchanging gifts. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be truthful about whether you can afford it or not. And being able to afford something is when you make sure that you have your emergency fund put away. You have already you're ahead with budgeting and you have extras, not that you're taking it out of, what needs to pay your bills or what needs to go into your savings and so on. And then you're reducing that and having lesser potential of what your future money plans are. Then you have the darn Nine of Cups, which is beautiful. This is just saying some of you have a whole lot of funds, you've budgeted right, you work hard, you reap the benefits of your work, and you're a saver. You save, you stinge on your money, you budget properly, you have your emergency fund set up, you have your budget way ahead in the future, and you're very comfortable where your money is concerned. You're not concerned about how much. Remember, because of the Tower here, every aspect of being careful is applicable within this season. Just because when the Tower moment comes, it hits fast, it hits in a hurry, it hits you from an angle you weren't from a side that you weren't expecting, right? So because it comes so rapidly, so quickly from a direction you're not expecting it to come, you're not planning for it. Because remember, the Tower is unplanned. It's something just happens suddenly out of the blue. So be prepared for any extra emergency that may come up, that may take your fund that you didn't plan for, and not overspend or be overly like, okay, I have all of this, let me go and blow it. You have the Four of Wands. A lot of you are just happy in the moment, very contented. Not that you have a whole lot of money, but because you're good at what you do, you know how to save a little bit, you know how to keep all your bills on top of your bills and so on, and have a little bit to have a little fun time and so on. Because in the economic problem now, where things are a little bit high with inflation and so on, and the cost of living has risen, whether it gets to your bills and all of that, or groceries and all of that. But some of you are just having a jolly good time. It's not affecting you as deeply, and you're contented with what you have. You're not suffering in the moment, and you're feeling good about it. Just be careful. This came up, and I think it also came up for Aries with this. Someone is planning on borrowing money from you or taking your money. If you're lending your money, they may deceive you as to the timeline they plan to repay your money. So be careful of that. So they may tell you, I'm going to give you back your money after I receive my tax returns. It's not going to happen. So don't trust it. If they cannot give you back your money within a designated period, or you don't have a history with them where they ask you for money and they're definitely gonna give it back to you if they have to go and work 3 jobs to repay you. You know that person is solid when it comes to their word in repayment. If it's not that, and you're not sure about this person that's asking you for it, no matter what their sub story is, then be really careful, because they do not have any good intentions of getting your money back in your pocket where it belongs. So, and then this is where the biggest issue is. You will have faith in this person, you will have confidence in this person, you will go ahead and loan the person anyway, because the person presented a strong case of their honesty and their integrity, and they're just someone you may love and trust and is been good to you. Maybe they have helped you out before and you want to return the favor. So you're gonna go ahead and just plunge in anyway, and here is where it can bring your Tower moment. So there are many different ways in which this Tower moment can arise in your life where your money is concerned. Some of you are working head over heels day and night hard for your money, so you just don't want to squander it on someone who may not have properly budgeted or properly taken care of their finances and now want to squander yours. So be careful and make sure that if they're borrowing your funds, it's not for, oh, I'm going to use it to buy gifts, or I'm going to use it. Make sure it is for something that's really, really necessary, like food or rent. It's not going to be spent frivolously and things. So they're using your money on things that are unnecessary. It only needs. If it's a need and you plan on doing it, well, at least you're losing your money for someone that needed it because it's food. But if it's non-need things, it's not necessary. You can live without and do without. That becomes just a want and an extra that's not going to you shouldn't allow to put a strain on you. So I'm going to just pull 2 or 3 more cards here, Taurians, to make sure I tie up everything where your money and budget is concerned, what's coming in, what's going out, what's happening in general. But remember, the sun is here, so no matter what comes up and what's, oh shoo, a lot come out. You know what? I don't think I'm going to take all of this. This is way too much. You know what? No. I'm not going to, the video is just going to be a little long. I'm not going to ignore what's coming here just in case. The Hermit. So here you go again. Just what I'm saying. Think about what you're going to do with your money before you do it, especially if it comes to lending someone. If you're the one borrowing, you know yourself and you know whether you're, trustworthy enough to repay or whatever. So this can come either way. It's a two-way street, whether it's your energy in borrowing and not repaying, or the person that's planning on borrowing from you and not repaying, or lying about it, or planning to steal it outright. Then you have the Magician. Here, some of you feel like you have earned enough to be able to bless someone else, and that's really good, because being a blessing, especially in the Christmas season, especially to children that needs gift, that are hungry, or people who have less fortune, this is such a blessing for you. Then you have the Six of Swords. Here we come again with a little bit of loss. So that goes right hand in hand with the Tower. You may have a little bit of disappointment when it comes to what happened budget-wise. You may be planning on getting in some extra funds and it didn't show up, or someone planning and lending you some money or giving you some money or whatever the case is, and it just a little bit disappointing for you. Then you have the Sun again. This deserve this deserve it won't come up. Double 6. This deserve a double 6. I don't want to on the table like I like to do. Just slam dunk it. Like, oh my gosh, you have the Sun again. It will be okay. Especially for those who are using their money for, you have enough, so you're just going to be generous. And you're going to make sure put a smile on people's face who, really haven't had a smile on their face in a while. And you're turning things around for them. Then you have the Six of Wands. It's going to be going fast out your pocket. Some of you have monies that goes as quickly as it comes in. It just burn out. You don't know where it goes. It just get absorbed in bills and all the responsibilities you have. So you're struggling with keeping your funds locked down tight. As it comes, it goes. Then you have the lovers. Oh my gosh, some of you love your funds. That could go for me. Love your money. Money's integral part of what your day-to-day operation. You're seeking it, you love it, you enjoy having it, you enjoy sharing it among your partner. That's wonderful. And then finally, Page of Wands. Some of you are going to just have new monies coming in, as I said before, with this. Oh, so you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Guaranteed. Some of you have new jobs, new money, new benefits, new promotions, money coming from somewhere, whether it's through inheritance or a big gift, some sort of unexpected money going to be coming into you there. Wow, this is beautiful and not so beautiful all at the same time. Taurians, thank you for being here. Subscribe to your girl and give a like. Remember, at the top of 1100 subscribers, we have $100 giveaway. Subscribe, like, and comment. 100 win 100 in the comments if you'd like to participate. If not, please consider subscribing to your girl. I upload every day, and you have the next one coming to you soon, Taurians. Thank you and have a good one. Empresses and queens, subscribe. Empresses and queens, subscribe. Whoop whoop. Thank you. Blessings.